Hi guys, welcome to FTM Transtastic. This week we are talking about legal transition. At first I didn't really know what to say to make this video interesting, but then I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna make it easy for myself and just tell you guys about my experience with legal transition. As you probably know, what you have to do and the steps you have to take in order to legally transition can really differ quite a lot depending on where in the world you live. And I live in Sweden, so I don't know, I guess not many people know exactly how it works here in Sweden, so I'll just tell you guys about my experience, and I'm sure that the experience even within Sweden can differ in terms of what you have to go through, even though the actual legal steps are the same. In order to legally change your gender in Sweden, you have to have a diagnosis that says that you're trans. And the way to get that diagnosis is to go to a gender identity clinic and have a bunch of different appointments with different people and eventually get your diagnosis that says that you're trans. And so you go to a healthcare center or a psychologist or someone and you get a referral to the gender identity clinic. You wait for a while, you get there, the waiting times differ a lot, and then you go there, you have all of your appointments. Usually, I mean, if you're lucky, you get to have about one a month. That's what I did anyway, and I know that I was really lucky in how fast the whole process was for me. When I got referred to the gender identity clinic, like when I got my referral, not when I had my first appointment, that was in March 2015, and then I got my testosterone in March 2016, so it was pretty much exactly a year from when I got referred to the gender identity clinic to when I got my first testosterone shot. I got my diagnosis at the end of January 2016, and then you get referred to an endocrinologist and blah blah blah. And then after you have had your diagnosis and done whatever you want to do with that, like get testosterone or HRT and maybe have top surgery, then I don't know if it's like you have to live with this way for 6 months or a year, or I don't know exactly what the rules are around that actually, but basically after a while you have another appointment with one of these people, and then you can send in an application basically requesting to legally change your gender and also request bottom surgery. I think it's on the same paper. I actually can't remember. My memory's so terrible. Anyway, you send in a request to legally change your gender, because let's focus on that, because that's what this video is about. And you send it in to a place called Rättsliga rådet. I don't know what that's called in English, but it's this authority, and then they make a decision, and then you are allowed to legally change your gender. And legally changing your gender also involves changing your social security number, because our social security numbers are gendered. Basically, then you have to contact all of these different places that don't automatically get your social security number changed. You get this official paper as well that you can send in as proof that your social security number has been changed. And then obviously you need to change your passport and all your identification. It is quite a lengthy process to remember all these places, but I actually got a paper from the gender identity clinic with a list of places that they recommend that I contact to tell, or that I might need to contact to tell them that I have changed my social security number. So yeah, that's basically how you do it. I only had one little hookup, and I made a video about that on my personal channel, where there was a while when I couldn't access my bank account. If you want to know that whole story, go into my personal channel and watch the video. It's called something like I couldn't access my bank account, or legal transition fail, something like that. You'll know it when you see it, okay? But yeah, there's a lot of steps to take. If you just want to legally change your gender and not do anything else, it's a really lengthy process for, only that. But the good thing is that you don't have to pay anything for legally changing your gender in itself. Obviously, you have to pay for all the appointments and for maybe, traveling to all of the appointments. You have to pay for a new passport and new identification, but the actual changing of your legal gender in itself doesn't cost anything. So that is at least a good thing. So yeah, that is my video for this week. I don't think I have anything else to say about that, and I have this really bright light shining in my face, and I honestly just want to stop filming now. I hope that you learned something from this video if you were interested in learning about how to legally change your gender in Sweden, and I will see you guys next week. Love you. Bye.